an aspect of the story we were bringing you earlier. After the horrific rape and murder of a 31-year-old doctor in Kolkata, we told you earlier that women are planning to march across the streets of West Bengal, primarily in Kolkata, but in multiple regions apart from Kolkata too. They're demanding safety and they're hoping to reclaim the streets with this march. A TMC Neta, Udayan Guha's remarks causing a row around it. He's not the first TMC leader to make controversial remarks around it. We'll just wait for our reporters to join us to bring us a little bit more in terms of context. But earlier, you had other leaders also make controversial remarks, and we'll share some of them with you. You had, for example, the Trinamool Congress spokesperson Kunal Ghosh earlier say that supporters of incidents like Nandigram and Singur are doing a drama at night. This is a previous statement that was made by the TMC spokesperson Kunal Ghosh. He said that those who are highlighting a stray incident are actually doing politics. Now it seems another TMC leader has made a similar remark, but we'll wait for reporters to join us until we can highlight for you exactly what that remark was. We'll just have our colleague Kamalika join us right now. Kamalika, we haven't actually shared with our audiences what it is that the TMC leader Udayan Guha said. Can you just share that with us? Okay, we'll try to reconnect with our colleague Kamalika over the next few minutes. As we told you earlier, celebrities, filmmakers, activists are all expected to join thousands of ordinary women on the streets of West Bengal in the night tonight for this march. Ahead of the 78th Independence Day, men, women, political leaders all seizing the streets, crossing thoroughfares of West Bengal in a massive protest against the rape and murder of a woman doctor at the state-run RG Kar Hospital and College. Let's just go over to our colleague Kamalika. She's connected with us. Kamalika, we're sharing with our audiences a controversial comment made by the TMC leader, Udayan Guha. Exactly what did he say, Kamalika?
See, Udayan Guha is a minister from North Bengal, and he has said, like today there is a huge movement, all the women will be on road in the call of a girl of social media. He has said that whoever goes to that, and it has spread to districts also. He has commented that whoever is going for that night freedom movement, they have to, if they are beaten up by their husbands at home, they should not call him. Now, this is definitely something which is very derogatory, and we see that the BJP has tweeted and BJP has criticized it, that how can a minister say all these things. So definitely it has become an issue, because he has said that anybody can go, but the point is that if somebody calls him, if she is beaten up by her husband, then he should not be called. Now let me tell you, there are some Trinamool MLAs and MPs, like one MLA of Manoranjan Bapari from Hooghly area. He has said he will go into the protest because he wants justice. On the other hand, Shukhendu Shekhar Roy, he said from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. today, he himself will sit in protest. He will not join the main movement, but he will sit in protest. So all these things are happening, and on the top of that, this TMC minister mentioning this in his Facebook social media profile, is again created a controversy.
Right, Kamalika, this is Avantika here. What an insensitive remark to have been made by the TMC Minister Udayan Guha. And obviously this is bound to even cause further embarrassment to the state government, because this protest march that has been called Night is Ours seems to be a big one, with every woman eager to participate and also express her solidarity to not just the crime, but, you know, the acts of violence against women in our country and in the state as well.
Yeah, definitely. This is a very big thing. This is a very big thing where when the government is trying to show that they have done everything what they could have done. From the very first day, Mamata Banerjee has stated that she has gone there, she has spoken to them, she had no problem in CBI. Yesterday when the CBI was given, this is the first time they did not challenge. There her minister making such statement, like Kunal Ghosh, he has also made some statement on the movement, but he has said he believes that there is left and BJP behind this movement, and they should have protested when the rapes used to take place in left regime. That's what Kunal Ghosh politically has criticized. But the fact is, this minister has said that if somebody is going there and then she's beaten up by her husband later on, one should not call him. That is what is really derogatory.
Oh, absolutely. Kamalika, can you tell us a little bit more about this protest march that is going to take place? Women, in fact, saying that this is for all women and their independence on the night of India's independence. What is this protest march going to be like? Is it expected to be attended by, the who's who of Kolkata, big celebrities?
See, it's more of common people than the big celebrities.
Okay.
This is the girl Rimjim Sinha. She is a sociology researcher. She was an ex-presidency. She thought that she was very upset with this with this Arjikor incident, and she thought that she want to reclaim the freedom at midnight. So she posted in Facebook, and that went viral. Then lot of film stars, lot of professors, lot of journalists, lot of students, lot of people. Now in 18 places in Kolkata today, this movement will take place. Not only that, today in other districts also this will take place. So entire Bengal is going to see something very big. That the women are saying that we want to reclaim the independence in the middle of the night, because whenever such thing happens, always there are questions raised on how the woman is dressing, why the woman is going at night, instead of providing them night service bus and other things. Now let me tell you, today in Kolkata there are some night service buses also coming up. The private owners, they will give free ride to buses. So something very big is expected today at night, where it is not celebrities, it is the common man who will be in roads. Now let me tell you, there is also a rally in the afternoon by the BJP, Mahila Morcha, and also Adhir Chaudhary. He will also hit the streets today with his rally in Kolkata.
While we're talking about this protest march, let's also shift focus to the investigations. Now, Kamalika, you're following this case so closely. You've been speaking to all the officials. You've been speaking to the students of this medical college. How do they feel about this case now being handled and investigated by the CBI? And very quickly, why has the PWD started its renovation work at the crime scene pending investigations?
See, as far as the Kolkata police sources are concerned, they did made a team, and they very diligently they have done their investigation. That is what sources in Kolkata police are saying. They have totally clearly set up a office out here with 15 laptops, frame by frame. They have seen all the footages, and they have also not slept at night, gone back home. That's what they are saying. They are saying that they would have, they were all close to the case, and they believe that till now they believe that there is one person directly involved. Whether there are other person involved, they were not very sure of that. That's why they were interrogating 4 doctors for consecutive 2 days. But now that the
okay, just stay on with me, Kamalika. Just kindly be with me. I'll just come to you. We have noted social activist Brinda Adige also joining us now, ma'am. Thanks so much for your time. We were talking about this big protest march that has been organized by the women of West Bengal. They're calling it Night is Ours. They're saying that this is for women's independence, on India's independence. But, while this, march is coming about, why people are coming out on the streets expressing their solidarity and their concern, their condolences with the victim's family, you have a TMC minister who is making such reckless, insensitive remarks. Your thoughts about, the recent controversy and about this entire incident as well?
The TMC minister should be ashamed. Retrograde thinking. He has been elected by the citizens of an independent nation, a nation that is celebrating 78 years of independence. How dare he speak in this patriarchal, sexist manner? He is also telling that if you want to do night duty, you want to walk the streets in the night, and your husband does not give you permission, or he gives you permission and something happens, don't come to me. Then you resign, step down, because if you cannot uphold my constitution, what are you sitting and doing there? After all, we voted you into power and we pay our taxes. How dare he speak like that? This is not simply insensitive. This is absolute retrograde, absolute patriarchal control system on women, and this is unacceptable. Women want to reclaim what is ours. It cannot be just for men or others. And what we want to reclaim is that safe space on the streets, safe space in places where we work, and safe space in our homes also. How dare a husband decide that he can he can control a woman, a wife, or a mother or a sister because she's going out at night? Remove this retrograde thinking. Tell
All right.
the TMC minister, step down if you can't protect.
All right. Thank you, ma'am, for joining us. Shehzad Poonawala from the BJP also joins us. Shehzad, you know, these are the kind of statements one is getting to hear from the TMC netas. You know, what kind of shocking remarks he's speaking at a time when the people are charged, they're angered, they're hurt, they're reeling. And you have this person, Mr. Udayan Guha, coming out and stoking controversy. Do you feel that this actually reflects the true mindset of the ministers in the state government? Because despite all the assurances made by the Chief Minister, there was a huge sense of suspicion and mistrust with the victim's own family going to the court begging for a CBI investigation.
Avantika, this is proof that TMC does not now stand for Ma Mati Manush, it stands for Balatkari Bachao. And therefore, you have seen that the High Court also had to transfer the probe to the CBI. The manner in which the principal was reinstated, the manner in which this was given a cover-up of a suicide, the manner in which the West Bengal police has behaved, and now this minister makes this comment basically saying that the onus is on the victim. So this is victim shaming, it is victim blaming. But why are you surprised, Avantika? Mamata Banerjee herself, whether it's the Nadiad rape case, Sandesh Khali rape cases, or whether it is the Park Street rape case as far as 2012, and Kamalika will tell you this, has always stood with the perpetrator and has made statements against the character of the character of the victim. So victim shaming is the modus operandi. But today my question, Avandika, through your platform, is to Mahua Moitra, to Sagarika Ghosh, to Priyanka Vadra, to Rahul Gandhi, to Priyanka Chaturvedi. I believe they patronize the channel with a lot of bites when it's convenient for them. I would really hope that the next phono is Priyanka Chaturvedi and thereafter Sagarika Ghosh, and perhaps they can tell us when they will sack this minister.
You know, it's surprising you take these names, Shehzad, because we haven't heard voices, we haven't heard reactions, we haven't heard from the state government on this heinous crime, the most shocking, brutal, barbaric rape and murder coming in from the state of West Bengal, and there is absolute silence, which makes one wonder that what does one make of the state government? You have the own people, their own students who are begging for a CBI probe, going to the Calcutta High Court saying that they have no faith in the Kolkata police's investigations.
You know, this conspiracy of silence when it is convenient to not say a word is actually reflective of how they use women's issues as a tool for political advancement. But Avantika, you know, let me just take an opportunity to address all the women, and especially women who work. Isn't this an assault on every woman who goes out late at night and has to work, perhaps out of her own passion or perhaps for the needs of her family? What is the statement being made by this Udayan Guha minister? He is blaming the women of this country who should very well go out and will be allowed or should be allowed to go out whenever they want to, because it is their choice, it is their constitutional right. And when we are going to celebrate Independence Day, you are castigating the women of this country as if they are to blame because they are exercising their constitutional right and freedom. And Mamata Banerjee, being a woman, is saying nothing. And the India Alliance, which has Ladki Hu Lad Sakti Hu as a slogan, is saying nothing. Politics can wait. Mamata Banerjee, sack this minister.
Absolutely.
Sack him now.
Absolute, a deafening silence. Shehzad, before you leave, a quick question. You know, your thoughts on the news of all of this renovation work that has started at the crime scene. Would you believe it, that there's renovation going on at the crime scene, which has now triggered tampering allegations? How can one be so reckless, so insensitive, and also be in some sort of a tearing hurry pending investigations?
Avantika, from day one, I have maintained that this is about Balatkari Bachao, Apradhi Bachao, and there is more than one rapist. And to save those other rapists who are politically connected, evidence is being destroyed. That's why they did not want to give it to the CBI. Now, the moment it was transferred to CBI, they have started so-called renovation work to destroy the evidences there. They are going overboard and they are in tearing hurry because they have to destroy the evidences because somebody very politically connected is behind this entire matter, and therefore they are trying to destroy verify the evidences.
All right, Shehzad, thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast. So that's the big controversy that has now come up with these very insensitive remarks being made by the Trinamool Congress Minister Udayan Guha, whose comments has stoked controversy. And he was talking about that big protest that has been called by the women of West Bengal. It's called Reclaim the Night. It's going to be a mass protest against the RG Kar Hospital doctors' rape and murder. And this protest, in fact, will take place at about 11:55 in the night. It's going to hit the Bengal streets, and as Komalika has been telling us, various noted personalities have also expressed their solidarity. They're going to be joining these protests as well. It's a big one. Posters sharing locations of the protests are being shared on social media. In fact, new locations are being added as more and more people are joining in this huge, massive protest. They are speaking up for the victim. They are demanding justice. They're demanding security for, the health providers of their state. They're standing in solidarity for all those resident doctors who have been also striking and who are filled with just so much pain and anguish. In fact, men have also decided to join the protest in huge numbers to show their solidarity with the cause. We are also getting to hear that there are several prominent figures, including Swastika Mukherjee. There's also going to be other noted filmmakers who have who are calling on people to join this midnight gathering. A meeting point has already been decided as well. So clearly, Kolkata hasn't really recovered from the brutal, barbaric rape of this young trainee doctor. Her promising life being cut short so tragically, and now the people, really taking things into their own hands and protesting and organizing this huge mass protest called Night is Ours. Kolkata clearly shaken by the rape and murder of this young doctor at the state-run hospital when she was on night duty. So this is the latest update that we're getting. There's other developments that have happened in this case. For example, the renovation work, which has taken everyone by surprise. The kind of renovation work that was seen near the crime scene has also triggered tampering allegations, has raised some questions as well. In fact, on the eve of independence, women across the state, as I've been telling you, have been planning